In today's Cooking Corner, it's all about the avocado for good taste and great health benefits. You can't beat this mighty green fruit. And did you actually know it's a berry and filled with healthy fats and loads of nutrients? And you don't even have to eat it to get the benefits. Avocados are also good for applying on your skin and your hair, but we are not doing makeovers today. Today we're going to eat the avocado, right?
We're going to eat the avocado.
Okay. Market District Chef Ben D'Amico is here to show us some great recipes using avocados.
Yeah, so we're going to do two kind of, again, everybody likes avocado on salad and in guacamole and everything else. These are kind of other twists, and being the new year, kind of people want to jump into that healthy feel. Avocado is a good vegetable kind of thing that makes you feel that way, but it does have a lot of fat to it. So it's almost equivalent to mayonnaise. So you just want to eat it in moderation and not just eat scoops and scoops and scoops. That's the only thing I'm going to caution everybody about.
Because the fat content.
Because the fat content is high. But with this, we're going to make a sandwich. So these are all vegetarian items I did today. The first one's really cool, and probably one of my favorite new recipes of this year. Is going to be chickpeas and avocado mash. And
you said it's kind of like a take on a hummus, but
yeah, it's kind of like a hummus, but it's a little more avocado-y.
It's like a hummus guac.
It's like a hummus guac. Yes, actually, we're going to use it on a sandwich, but you can also use it on just chips. Okay. So we're going to start with a mallet, and I got chickpeas I drained in a bag. This is probably the best way to beat them. You can put them in a food processor, but again, we're just going to give them a quick mash here.
I love chickpeas.
And you really don't want it to be super processed. You want it a little chunky. Yeah. So we just kind of beat it up just to loosen some of them. And then we're going to put that in a bowl. That is 1 can of chickpeas drained. Okay. To that, we're now going to add, well, before we add the avocados, let's add in the flavoring. So this is lemon juice. Typically, people use lime juice. Lemon juice adds a little bit of sweetness to this dish. Some cilantro.
Yum.
You can also use parsley, and basil actually works well in this too. Great. We're going to take a little Mexican root. Some green onion, mild onion. And then this is crushed pepitas, pumpkin seeds. Oh. So it's got a little bit of that texture in there, actually get a little bit nuts in there. So you can use sesame seeds, almonds, you can, any nut, but you want to grind it up a little bit. So that's about 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to add in a little bit of olive oil to help with some of the creaminess of this.
Now, I always find that if I'm having anything like a guacamole or anything with avocado that you need a lot of salt. Do you add a lot of salt to this?
We are going to add salt, but I'm going to add it at the end. Okay. So the avocados are going to change in season, so you want to always taste it, but salt and pepper are very important to add, especially salt with avocado to help bring out some of that flavor. Okay. So we can know pepper, we're going to add just a couple cracks of fresh cracked pepper in it, and we'll wait till the end for the salt. This is 3 avocados cut up, just diced fresh out of the shell. And that is going to go in our bowl. Again, this is really simple.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And then we are just going to mash it. And this just gets mashed together. It's going to take a little bit of time.
Do you want me to work that?
Yeah, if you can, that would be great.
I don't know how good.
Probably could have got a little bigger bowl, but it just needs mashed and worked together. Again, you can do it in a food processor, right? But it'll get maybe a little too pureed. I actually did some earlier today that worked itself out.
See, you know what the problem is you always realize you needed a bigger bowl when it's too late.
When it's too late, yeah.
And now you don't want to dirty another bowl, so now we're just.
It's funny because that recipe will mash into this amount.
See,
so it'll fit into a much smaller bowl, but it becomes nice and smooth. And we're gonna.
So before we make a mess, let's just go with what you.
Let's just go with what I made. Okay. We're gonna make a quick sandwich out of this. It's gonna be wonderful. So I got some nice rich multi-grain bread, and to this we're gonna add our avocado pulp that we just made. And you want a healthy dose of this. Now, with vegetarian sandwiches, a lot of people use like goat cheese and hummus. Again, this takes the place of it and gives you a little texture. We're also going to add in some cucumber.
Nice.
Just this is a really nice.
My mom would love this, I bet.
Nice green sandwich. Actually, you know what? We forgot the salt. So we'll add a little bit of salt.
Hey, why not?
Right on top of that. Also, salt helps with cucumbers. And this is just a little bit of baby arugula we're going to add in there and top that sandwich up.
Very nice.
Always flip the bread.
Gosh, that's a healthy way to start the new year.
Yeah, you have a nice kind of healthy green, feels good kind of lunch sandwich. Hardy at the same time, yes.
The healthy fats, so you're hopefully going to feel full out of that.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
The next item we're going to make with avocado is an avocado grilled cheese. So again, this is kind of a rich, decadent dish. Not necessarily healthy, but it's great.
That's fine with me.
We have, this is harvest grain bread, a little bit of a margarine or butter on that side. You can use oil. A couple pieces of cheese. I have some provolone and some Munster and some Havarti.
What's Havarti? What is a Havarti?
It's a smooth, creamy cheese. Okay. So it kind of, I'm not saying you'll get some flavor from it, but it definitely melts really nice in here. Okay. Actually, you know what? Before I put that cheese on, we're going to use some Jarlsberg spread. Jarlsberg spread. So this has been a staple at Giant Eagle Market Dish for a while, and this actually gives a nice creaminess to it.
And what is?
Jarlsberg is just like a Swiss-style cheese. It is a Swiss cheese, and we just have a spread. We shred it up, and it goes into like a great
nice
for crackers,
spread.
and it melts really nice. Yeah. So again, putting our cheese on that, and then to this, we're going to add in some spinach.
Looks like you've wilted that.
Yeah, absolutely, because if you add it on raw, you're going to have a little bit more moisture. So if you wilt it, dry it, pat it, let it chill down, it's going to help out with your sandwich. And again, spinach, this is a lot of spinach, and it does wilt down to nothing. So you just got to keep adding it to it. And then to finish it off, before I close it, we're going to add in our avocado. This is a whole avocado. The best way to test avocados is to kind of feel them.
About that.
Yeah, so if you feel some of these, or I picked out some of the ripest ones, but you want to feel, and if your finger can go into it really easily, it's just ripe. Some people will say the color, like it'll be bright green to a brown. It's more about the texture. So make sure you can push your finger into it. So that one, these are a little underripe. You want to let these go about a day or two. And there's a couple tricks to do that. You can put them in a bag with banana.
I've heard all of these.
You can do all those crazy things, but really, just feel it and let it sit.
You know what? Avocados are so tricky because it's they're not ripe, ripe, and then they're bad.
Ripe and then bad. Yeah, absolutely. They go from one extreme to the other. So we're going to just top this sandwich. And again, this is a thicker sandwich, so you do want to let this kind of sit for a little while.
Okay.
I just finished one, as you saw earlier.
No, look
and
at this.
That's how it looks on the inside. So it's a great, healthy kind of, just makes you feel good kind of sandwich. And you're getting some avocado in there, a little bit of green. So I don't know, just a nice little New Year kickoff. So.
Okay, I'm going to try this now. You also have some toast up front that you were going to talk to us about.
Absolutely. So avocado toast is very trendy, very popular, and I did a couple versions of my favorites, and these are all on the website. All these recipes you can find and how to do them. Very, very quick and easy. How is it?
That is so good.
So good? Yeah. It's a little warm, but it's an awesome grilled cheese, I think.
It's so delicious.
Avocado toast. I did a pomegranate and feta, a little bit of avocado. This is avocado, cucumber, a little bit of pepper and oil, and then a radish and black olive. And then one of my favorites is avocado, and it's cream cheese and goat cheese mixed together, topped with a little black pepper and some little greens. So nice little trendy, great for breakfast, lunch, appetizers, whatever.
I love this too, especially if you have that vegetarian in your family that you don't know what to make for.
These are great for non-vegetarians too, though, too. That's the other thing. Give them a try.
Okay, thanks, Ben, for being here. And for a copy of today's recipes, you can go to kdka.com/PTL. And our thanks to Giant Eagle for sponsoring the Cooking Corner here every other Tuesday on Pittsburgh Today Live. Up next, how to decorate on a budget. The new neutrals and luxury living coming to the Old Coffins department store. Pittsburgh Home Magazine gives us a glimpse at these trends just ahead.